morning, muscles. It's Mr. Fallon. Today's Wednesday and it is going to be an awesome day. Boys and girls, thank you for joining me on Good Morning Muscles. Remember, Good Morning Muscles, your daily kickstarter for what's going to be an amazing day. It's uploaded every single morning on It's Mr. Fallon's YouTube page. 6 a.m. Wake up, find Good Morning Muscles, do it, get stronger, have a blast, and kick off your day in such a positive way. Come on now!
Good morning, sun. How are you? Skies above. Gee, it's great to be alive and love.
Alright, let's get warmed up. And today we're doing our hustle warm-up. To do our hustle warm-up, take your shoebox, put it here. 3 giant steps away. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Fallon's going to give you a movement, and we're going to try to go back and forth between our shoebox and our jug, scoring points. You're going to hustle as fast as you can and try to score as many points as possible. Alright, our first movement we're going to do, when I say hustle, is going to be jogging. And the score you're going to try to get to is going to be 40. Are you ready? Hand on your box. Ready, set, hustle. Going for 40. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hustle. 7, 8, 9. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Halfway there, muscles keep hustling. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, hustle, 30, how you doing? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. How'd you do? Woo. Alright, this time we're going to slide that way and tippy-toe back this way. Slide and tippy-toe. The score we're going for is going to be 30. Are you ready, muscles? And then back. Ready, set, hustle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, hustle, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. How'd you do? Alright, this time we're going to jump to the jug and then tippy-toe back. Jump to the jug, tippy-toe back. Score you're trying to get to is going to be 20. Are you ready, muscle? Ready, set, hustle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. How'd you do? Alright, our final one. It's going to be backwards and backwards, both ways. When you get there, you're going to turn around and go backwards, back this way. The score you're going to try to get to is going to be 10. Ready, set, hustle. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice warm-up muscles. What day of the week are most twins born? Tuesday! Alright, get up, get spot running. Spot run story time. We are reading The Boxcar Children. We're on chapter 5. The next, chapter 5 is called The Explorers Find Treasure. The next morning, Jessie woke up first, and she got up at once, for she was the housekeeper. The dog sat in the door of the car and looked at her as she jumped down to get the milk for breakfast. Then he jumped down after her. Jessie walked down by the little brook and stopped to look at the waterfall. It was beautiful. I must look in the refrigerator, she said with a laugh. It was a funny refrigerator. There was a rock behind the waterfall, and the night before, Jessie had put 2 bottles of milk in a hole in this rock. Now she took out the bottles and found that the milk was very cold. Is it good? Called Benny, who sat in the car door. It's delicious, cried Jessie. It is cold, too. She got up into the car with the milk and sat down beside Benny. The 4 children drank the milk for breakfast. Henry said, "Today I'll go to town and try to get some work. I can cut grass or work in a garden or something. Then we'll have something besides milk for breakfast." He washed his hands and face and started out. "I'm so glad you have a dog, Jessie," he said. "Goodbye. I'll be back by noon." The children looked after Henry, and then they looked at Jessie. "What are we going to do now, Jessie?" Benny asked his sister. "Well, Benny," answered Jessie, "we'll go exploring and look for treasure. We'll begin here at the car and look until we find a dump." "What's a dump?" asked Benny. "Oh, Benny," said Violet, "you know what a dump is. Old tin cans and dishes and bottles." "Are old tin cans and dishes treasures?" Benny wanted to know. "They will be treasures for us," answered Jessie, laughing. "And wheels?" asked Benny again. "Will there be any wheels at the dump?" "Maybe," said Violet, "but cups, Benny, plates, and maybe spoons. You like to drink milk out of a cup?" "Oh, yes," agreed Benny politely, but anyone could see that his mind was still on wheels. The explorers started walking down the old rusty tracks with Watch hopping along on 3 legs, the other paw still tied up with Jessie's handkerchief, and was held off the ground, but the dog looked very happy. He liked these kind children. They all walked along through the woods, looking this way and that. After a while, the old track came out into the sun, and the explorers found that they were at the top of a hill. They could look down and see the town below them. "Henry's down there," said Jessie. Benny was walking along behind the 2 sisters. Suddenly he cried happily, "Look, Jessie, there's a treasure, a wheel." The girls looked where he was pointing, and they saw a big dump with many old bottles and tin cans on it. There were also both wheels and cups. Indeed, there were dishes of all kinds. "Oh, Benny," cried Jessie, "you saw the treasure first. What should we do without you?" Violet ran over to the dump. "Here's a white pitcher, Jessie," she cried. Jessie looked at it. It was all right, with only one small crack. "Here's a big white cup, too," she said happily. "Can you use a teapot, Jessie?" asked Benny. "Yes, indeed," she replied. "We can put water in it. I found 2 cups and a bowl. Let's look for spoons, too." Violet held up what she had found. 5 spoons covered with rust. "Good," said Jessie. "Here's a big kettle. Let's pile all the dishes in it. Then we can carry them back to the boxcar." Benny had found 4 wheels just alike and laid them on their side. Now he held up a pink cup. There was a big crack in it, but it had a handle. "This will be my pink cup," said Benny. "I hope it will hold milk," said Jessie. "It's a beautiful cup, Benny." The children laid all their treasure, even the wheels, on a board, and the girls carried the board back to the boxcar between them. They put the dishes down by the brook. "Now we must wash them," said Jessie. "All right," agreed Benny. "We'll wash my pink cup." And never did a little boy hand dishes so carefully to his sisters as Benny did. The girls washed the dishes with soap, and Jessie used sand to get the rust off the spoons. "There," she said, washing the last shining spoon. "How fine they look. But I'm afraid they still aren't clean enough to eat from. When Henry comes, we'll get him to build a fire. Then we can have hot water to rinse them, and they will be very clean." The children sat back and admired the dishes. Suddenly Violet cried, "Oh, I know where to put them. Come and see what I found in the car last night." Both girls looked in at the door. "Look on the door on the other side of the car," said Violet. All Jessie saw were 2 pieces of wood nailed to the closed door of the car. But she knew at once what was in Violet's mind. She ran to get the board, and they had carried from the dump and laid it across the 2 pieces of wood. "Let's put them on now," said Violet, "and see how they look without waiting to rinse them." When they were on the shelf, Violet picked some white and yellow flowers to put them in a cup full of water in the middle of the shelf. "There," said Jessie, stepping back to look at it. You said there 3 times," remarked Benny happily. "So I did," said Jessie, laughing, "and I'm going to say it again." She pointed into the woods and said, "There." Henry was coming through the woods, and he carried many funny-looking bundles in his arms. But he would not open his bundles or tell what he had been doing until it was time for dinner. "Where did you get all the dishes?" he asked. "We went exploring," said Violet, "and found a big dump." The children began telling him about their treasures. Benny told him about the tin cans and his pink cup and his wheels. Jessie took out the big kettle and asked him about building a fire. "We want to use the dishes to eat from," she told him, "and it's hard to get them clean in cold water." So Henry made a small fire in an open place where he could not burn anything. He put big stones all around it. "We ought to have a fireplace," he remarked. Jessie cleaned the kettle with sand and filled it with water. Then Henry put it on the fire. Soon the water was boiling. Jessie rinsed the dishes carefully. "Now I know they're clean enough to eat from," she said happily. Boys and girls, our steps for today. Come on, good morning, muscles. Chapter 6, A Weird Noise in the Night. Game time! This week on Game Time, we are working on some dancing. So get up, get ready to dance! girls, nice job today. I had so much fun. I feel myself getting stronger. Do you feel yourself getting stronger? If you worked hard, you should. Boys and girls, tune back in tomorrow for Good Morning Muscles. We're going to keep having the fun. Keep having the fun, yeah. I don't know what that means. We're going to keep having fun, and we're going to keep getting stronger. So until then, see you tomorrow. Muscles!